we ready? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see it now? That's right there. Let me do this, okay? I would really appreciate your help. All right, so with Miss Gamboa, you guys were talking about sequencing. So let's expand on that. So when would sequencing or the sequence of a story or a sequence of events be important? Who can give me an example? Anybody? Isaiah?
Cause like if you didn't have sequence of events, then you wouldn't then the author wouldn't know when it happened and like what time it happened in.
Very good.
So you need to put sequential order.
Very good. But in what other situations would sequencing be important? A sequence of events.
A story? You want a story?
Raise your hand, please. Besides the story, how about a recipe? Would it be important to write things in a logical order? What else? Rick?
Like events in order? Like first, next, and last?
Exactly. My mom was a great lady, but she was notorious. She, a famous story of hers was, I got up this morning, I went to the market, and then Great Aunt Ruth is coming over, and I think Dad had to go get tires. And it was a running joke in the family that we always had to ask multiple questions because her stories confused everybody. But sequence events goes beyond stories, but we use it quite a bit for storytelling and story writing. For example, this sheet right here. Who can read this for me? Josiah.
The kid played a
Baseball
game. First, the pitcher threw the ball to the batter. Next, the batter hit the ball with a bat.
Well, yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Into the
Sound it out. Outfield.
outfield. Then a player in the field tried to catch the ball, but she dropped it. Then the batter ran and said,
Lid.
went into first base. Last, the crowd cheered for the player who made it to first base. She was good.
Thank you, Josiah. So, as you can see, like pictures below, each one goes in a progressive order. So let's talk about, Nellie, have a seat, buddy. Thank you. So, Brian, let's talk about other sequence of events. Tell us what you do in the morning to get ready for school.
Brush your teeth.
Okay. What's the next thing you do?
Put your shoes on.
Okay.
Clothes.
So you put your shoes on, then your clothes.
No. You put your clothes on first and then your shoes.
See, that's why sequence of events is important. Then what do you do? You get on you ride a bus? And you come to school. James, tell us what you do from the time you get up in the morning. What do you do? Very good. Larissa?
I wake up, I go to
Very good. One more. Rick.
First I wake up, eat my cereal, and then I change, and then I brush my teeth, and then I put on my shoes, and then I put on my backpack, and then I go to school. And sometimes I go on the bus, sometimes I go in the car.
Very good. Sharp bait.
Ooh-ha-ha!
Sharp bait.
Ooh-ha-ha!
All right, you guys are awake, just checking. All right, so let's talk about some words that you would use if you were writing a story in a sequenced order. Red table, you with us? So, Rick, start us off because you gave us some good ones when you were talking about words to use.
I wake up and then I eat my cereal, and then I change my clothes. Next, I brush my teeth.
And what?
And last, I brush my teeth, put my shoes on, and my backpack, and then I go to school.
All right, so who can give me some ideas for some other words we can use? Because the more that we have, you guys are about to do some writing. So let's brainstorm for like 2 minutes of words that we can use. James.
Oh.
Yeah, for if you were writing a story and you were explaining the events of it, what would be some good starter words to use? Also? Yeah.
That's next word. Next.
How about sometime later? Mauricio. Next. All right. Clarissa. N. Okay. I think we have enough to work with. All right, guys, so here's your assignment. I don't think you
Are we
brought
gonna write what we do in the morning?
Well, I would like you guys to write either what you do in the morning, or you can pick another subject. But I want 4 sequence of events of what you're doing, whether it be doing something with mom and dad, whether it's what you do when you wake up in the morning, how you got your pet. You can use whatever you want, but it needs to be 4 steps or sequence of events of what happened in your story. Yes, Rick?
What if it's more than 4?
That's great, but I want at least 4. And I will be checking them out. All right? So it's 9:42. So let's take 10 minutes.
I already got started.
Wonderful. You can do it. Come on, Rick. Slide in. Well, pick something. Pick right what you do when you get ready in the morning. Well, and it could be a past. You can write 5 things if you want. Or it could be something that's going to happen that week. It could be something that's pretend. Yes. Very, very, very fast. Like, super fast. All right, come on, guys. You can do this. And you can use this as an example, but I With prefer, it's not baseball related. Okay? Does that make sense? Questions? And, you know, there is prizes that will be awarded for the most creative story. So.
What kind of prizes?
Not telling.
Dang it.
That one.
Can we use more than one?
Oh yes, you can use more than one. As a matter of
I don't know.
Rick, you can do it. Come on, buddy. Slide in. Let's see if this would help. Can we get both of them on here? I have faith in you, Rick. Thank you. Actually, let's leave this up, and if you need some, you can also pull out your writing dictionaries and use that as a resource. Well, that's a start. Come on, you gotta do something. Come on. We're not doing that right now. Right now, we're writing a short story on either what you do to get ready in the morning.
Teachers and students, please excuse the interruption. At this time, the field flight temperature is 14, so we will be having indoor recess. Thank you.
What did it say?
Okay, one copy, buddy. Hey, okay, guys, let's refocus. Clarissa, we're not brainstorming right now, we're writing. How do you spell what? Close. C-L-O-S-E. You know what? Come on, buddy.
How do you spell about?
About? Sound it out. Come on, baby. That's okay. Okay. Come on, Rick. Well, we don't have much time to do this, and I would love to read your story. Pick something. Yes, ma'am. You're done? Awesome. Let me see. Okay, whoever's tapping me, please stop. I would really appreciate it. All right. Good job. Okay, guys, you can just raise your hand when you've completed your project. You don't need to holler out done. Noah, why don't you slide in and stay a while?
Isaiah.
Now, if you want to draw a picture to go with it, I do that a lot. I apologize. Isaiah.
And I got
Have a seat.
And I got 6 introduction words.
Wonderful. Have a seat. I know your name. All right, come on. Come on, guys. You're doing great. Shane, thank you for your help.
Can
I
I
have
draw
no control, okay?
Can I draw a picture?
You sure can. Once you've done your writing and I've given you the okay, you can draw a picture with it. But not until you've done your writing. Right down.
I'm gonna draw you. So do you want to then you go back.
Oh, I can't. I can do this. For those of you that are having an issue with coming up with an idea, here's a challenge. Why don't you explain, make believe you're talking to a new student, and explain to that new student what they have to do to get ready for the day in our classroom. Yeah. Well, Rick, you're the one that's going to miss out on possibly winning a prize. Well, you need to do your writing first, then you can do a picture. I'm sure you did. Well, let's work in some sentences first, okay? Right down. Be right there, Elizabeth. Let's see what you got again. Susie. Good job. You want to draw a picture with it? Go for it. Come on, guys. We got a couple more minutes. Hey, let's quiet down, guys. Good job. You want to draw a picture with it? Go for it. Hey guys, let's quiet down a little bit. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm just not going to drop into it because I do not have my face next to them.
Isaiah?
I meant to hold my face here. I can't stop messing up.
Alright.
I'm not going to stop.
Please stop talking. Yeah, spin on a little bit. Yes, sir? Thank you for raising your hand. Wonderful. Good job. Okay. Yes.
How do you spell EAT?
How do you spell that?
And can you
I'll write it down for you. Good job. Good job.
I said, why am I spelling dictionary? Why don't you wear your Why here?
You know what?
Why here, baby?
Quickly, Noah. Okay, guys. 4 more minutes and then we're going to share. Have a seat. Grab your pencil. Slide in. Come on, Noah. Good job. Ladies, be helpful. Learn. That is the word learn. Okay? Why don't you draw some pictures? Be right with you, showing stuff. steps to do something. Whether you're getting ready for school, whether you're getting settled in class. Same thing with you. Is that? And that would be okay. Right? Yes. Okay. Now, Pearl. Rick, you're going to turn around. Okay, guys, if you're done, you can stack your journals on the back counter very carefully. Actually, do them on the circle desk. And then you can get a book out, and you can read at your desk quietly for a few minutes.
What are you doing? I don't know. Oh, go move down for me, please. What?
Yeah, we can share real quick. Okay. Who wants to share what they wrote so far? Yes, ma'am. Good job. Rick, no, you need to have a seat, please. Rick, you need to have a seat, please. Yes. Isaiah, you can share.
Can I grab my book?
Yeah, grab your journal. I had you guys put that away too soon. Have a seat, buddy. All right, everybody. Class?
Yes.
Isaiah has the floor. Ooh, track him.
First in the morning I get dressed. Next I get my coat and backpack. Then I get my shoes on. Also, I watch TV for 10 to 15 minutes. Last, I get on the bus. When I get to school, I eat breakfast.
Good job. Who else would like to share? Larissa? No, thank you, Rick.
First, I wake up and get in the shower. Next, I get ready. I get ready for school. Then I put my clothes and then I make backpack on. And then I watch TV for 10 minutes and then I go outside and wait for the bus.
Good job. Everybody give her a hand. Miguel, would you like to share? No? Who else would like journals on the back counter. Does anybody need any help? You can see that for recess, because I'm sure we'll have indoor recess. Let's take it down a notch. This table, feel free to put your journals in the back if you're done. Put your journal in the back. Yes, sir. Right now. I see that. Perfect. And if you have a book out, you can put your book back. Hey guys. No, we are going to clean up.
I didn't remember anything.
Blue table. Please put your journals on the back table. Hey guys, come on, have a seat quickly.
Can I go like?
Oh my God,
Add
there's
some
a
cheese on.
camera. I know, it's
Second.
hello camera.
But it will be in the meantime. Yes.
5.
Thank you for the help, but I'd like for you to have a seat. Class. Stop talking, please. It shouldn't require a lot of talking. Green table. Please put your journals on the back table, and if you have books out, put them away. All right, everybody cleaned up? All right. I will turn it back over to Ms. Gamboa. Yes. There's a